I'm not expecting a lot of people to be up right now. It's 4:25 Pacific Standard Time. I'm feeling a wave of energy. So because we've had so many cosmic changes lately and planetary alignments, I'm going to be reading maybe a little more often than usual. I will be doing a sort of a sister reading to this. I will make an actual video and upload it to my YouTube channel, but I need to do this first. So let's get right into it. I'm just going to help to raise your vibration along with mine with this. And like I said before, I want you to consider this a transmission of some of the vibrations that have been coming through to me, and some of the teachings. Hey, there is somebody up at this time, and some of the energies that have been coming, that are coming actually to me right now. Okay, so without saying a lot of, I'm going to do the reading. We're going to pull some cards, but before I do that, I'm showing you these things instead of talking to you. Okay, instead of speaking the energies that I have been experiencing, I am just going to show you this and transmit them to you. Okay. All right. So let's see what this energy will have to say to us at this time. I am now shuffling the James Wanless PhD. Here is a cross section of the DNA on one side, and of course the beautiful cards. Please give me a moment, and this message will be for all light workers and star seeds. I'm having a little bit of trouble talking. Hey, there's some people tuning in at this time. This is great. I'm going to pull us some cards because we need some messages from this flow of energy. So I've got 4 of the Wanless cards. Now I'm going to switch to the beautiful Earth Warriors deck. If you've seen other readings of mine, and there aren't very many, you'll know this deck. So I'm going to, have no trouble tuning in. Okay, so to whatever the messages are that come up here. So we have 3 of those cards, and it's starting to storm outside. It seems like when I feel the energy, it starts to get windy out there. So please do check with Wages World and other people who are keeping track of the Schumann resonance. Now, this is really tripping me out because in a past reading, the ecstasy card kept coming up, and then I thought it disappeared, and it's come up. So this is the Ace of Cups. All right. Now, before you all get excited about mundane romance, try not to, because I want to talk about ecstasy. So I'm going to talk about ecstatic dance, and I'm going to talk about how in Rajasthan, in India, for centuries, the people have been getting together there, and they still do. And they dance and they dance and they dance and they dance and they fast and they fast and they fast and they fast and they don't sleep. And this allows detachment from the body, and this allows a trance state to happen. And And this puts one into intense bliss, but it's beyond bliss. Okay, it's ecstasy. And this is this bliss and this ecstasy and the utilization of love in general has been downplayed. It has been not only that, it's been thwarted, and it has been, well, it's been degraded, is what it's been. So I think this is a really big message from the Mother Goddess, who, if you check in with the Era of Light website, or you just, I think everything's new right now. Everything is new. Think of yourself as new. And it might be time for you to go on a search on the internet, maybe a new search for new things on new subjects, or a new way of researching things like ecstasy. Okay? And the next card that we have pulled, and this one is, I'm frozen here, so you guys are going to have to tell me. I don't think I have, oh yeah, no, I do. Oh no, here I am. I'm unfrozen. Yay. Okay, now, this Strength card has come up for me when I'm giving myself readings. Now, it is, I'm going to tell you something that you really need to know. Okay. I know everybody else tells you that you need material stability, but I need to tell you that real courage doesn't come because you feel confident because you have more than one credit card in your wallet. Real courage and strength doesn't come from prancing out of your brand new car into the restaurant and making other people bad and just kind of being a pompous ass, really. That's not strength. What are the kinds of things that you've been taught about strength that have nothing to do with strength? Because we are shifting, we are changing. The Schumann resonance isn't really blanking out, you guys. The machines haven't really gone down, okay? That is how intense the energy is. It is completely resetting who we are, what we are, how we feel, what we can do. And the only way to know what's really going on, my dears, is for you to feel your way through this, sense your way through this, use your awareness. You're going to come across the last vestiges of the old way of thinking rising up, and they will come and they will pick at you and they will come and try and take you down at this time. You're going to have to be very strong and proud. And this is not going to be, of course, about the things I mentioned. It's because you now have been given the strength to bring the highest of your own personal wisdom forward into the world. And please know, the energetic beings that have actually been caring for you all along are a lot closer to you right now than you think. In fact, here comes one now. So here's the Hierophant. And you can see, by the way, those two were major arcana, because this is major coming into mastery. This is what a lot of the astrologers are saying about all the planets piled up in Capricorn, that this is giving us our opportunity to be the master of our entire lives, the good stuff and the mistakes. So you can see Buddha there, and he has the moon above him, which right now actually is about at that level. And it will be the new moon on the 24th. It is, I guess it's the 21st. Yeah, you know, January 2020. If you have been finding the time to be alone, to go into your sacred space, like in this card, to go into your meditative space, you know, I bet you're finding new stuff there. I bet you it feels different. I bet you that you are really progressing quickly. All of the energies that the seers and the channelers have been talking about since before 2012. Always the people, it was always us. It's not the teachings or the prophecies. It's whether or not we ourselves are connecting in all ways to those visions, to those prophecies. Those prophecies and those visions are made of us, and they're made of the thought forms and the focused concentration and the heart beat that beats with the great mother and the great father, the creator and the source. When we're in this Hierophant state, we did it. We're here. Okay. My thingy says trying to reconnect. So if somebody wants to push a like button or comment, Ruth, Matt, or Deepak. Hi, Deepak. That would be great. And then I know I'm still broadcasting, so just maybe make a comment, or I'll try doing it. This is how I do it. Oh, Stephen, hey. Look, all the yogis never sleep. You know, the light workers never sleep. And we barely eat, you know, let's face it. We barely sleep. It's like that. Oh yes. Okay, somebody did something. Oh, now I'm frozen. Unfreeze. Come on. Let's see. I am, and I command this to unfreeze, and it worked. You see that? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I wrote a book called The Book of 5D, and one of the things I say in it is faith is the miracle. It's time for you to have faith and just shoot out the loving commands. Okay, so this is, I'm going to wrap this up because my machinery starts getting weird and it makes me nervous. All right, this is Nourishment of the Soul, Pachakarma. My Buddhist name is Karma Chadzin. It means holder of the Dharma. I love books. Woo! I love knowledge. I love all that kind of stuff. But you know what? It doesn't actually nourish your soul. And so what I want you to do is I want you to do that. I want you to nourish the loving feelings within your heart. And you already know what nourishes your soul, okay? So really what I'm going to tell you is to make time to do that, and don't let anyone get in your way. Now we have rare intersection of heaven and earth. And I got to say, like, well, what this card is intensely suitable for this time. Divine union. The earth calls out to the cosmos. The cosmos, you know, starts bursting down the energy, the CMEs, the coronal mass ejections. It magnetizes. We get closer. As a matter of fact, one of the other I can't talk fast. I'm sorry, guys. The energy's too. I can't do it. One of the other interesting facts about this is the Earth is very close to the sun right now, a lot closer than it normally is. Huh, I gotta go. Look, you guys, I'm gonna go into meditation. There's one more card here. that I got to show you, all right? And then I'm going to go to my happy place and I'm going to be all my selves and I'm going to my multidimensional selves because you know what? Most of me isn't even here. That's why it's hard for me to talk. Okay, the last card is Guardian of Papatuanuku. And look at what, you know, she's doing? She's doing what I'm going to be doing in a minute. She's meditating. And the thing just froze. All right, so I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, that's great. Oh, we're back. All right. So, look, go. You all know all this. You know why? Don't ask yourself, who am I? You don't need to do that. You are all of your ancestors, all them, all that information. It's right with you right now. It's literally in your DNA. Just close your eyes and float away, okay? Because I just got some serious floating to do. So, namaste. Nama, go connect with Source.